Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Build Your English. I'm Jessica, and today we're going to focus on something extremely important: emergencies. Emergencies can happen to anyone at any time, and knowing the right phrases in English can make a real difference. In this lesson, we'll explore practical phrases for medical, fire, accidents, natural disasters, minor injuries, and lost items with natural examples and realistic dialogues. This way, you can practice speaking confidently and clearly. Imagine you're walking down the street and see someone fall. Your first thought is to help. In situations like this, you can start by calling for help. Simple phrases like, "I need help," or "Can someone assist me, please?" are polite and clear. If you need to express urgency, you might say, "Please call the police immediately," or "I need medical assistance right away." For example, you could say, "Help, my friend is hurt and we need a doctor now." Practicing these phrases in advance helps you stay calm and act quickly. Next, consider alerting others to danger. You might use phrases like, "Watch out," or "Be careful, there's a fire." You can also say, "Stay back," or "Move away from the area immediately." For example, if you see a car accident, you could shout, "Stay back, the road is dangerous." You could also combine warnings with instructions. "Watch out and call the ambulance," or "Stay back and wait for help." Short, clear phrases are the most effective in emergencies. When communicating with medical personnel or first responders, it's important to describe the situation accurately. You can say, "He's unconscious," or "She's bleeding and needs immediate attention." Other phrases include, "I think it's broken," or "He's having trouble breathing." You could say, "My friend fell off the stairs and cannot move his leg," or "Someone fainted and is not waking up." Using clear descriptions ensures that help arrives quickly. You can also explain any previous conditions. "He has asthma," or "She is diabetic." These extra details can save lives. For fire emergencies, useful phrases include, "There's a fire," or "The building is on fire." You might add, "Call the fire department now," or "We need to evacuate immediately." If there's smoke, say, "It's very smoky here. We need to get out quickly." You can give instructions for safety. Cover your mouth and nose with a cloth, or move low to the ground to avoid smoke. Practicing these phrases helps you stay calm and act safely. When it comes to medical emergencies, you can say, "He's choking," or "She fainted." Other helpful phrases include, "I need an ambulance," or "Someone call 911." You can also describe symptoms in detail. "My friend has a high fever and is vomiting," or "The injured person has a deep cut and is bleeding heavily." Adding more context, like "He's allergic to peanuts," or "She is pregnant," helps responders provide better care. If someone goes missing or items are lost, you can say, "I lost my child," or "My wallet is missing." You could ask, "Can you help me find my bag?" or "Someone went missing here." Including details makes a big difference. "My child is wearing a red jacket and blue pants," or "My bag is black with a small logo on the front." Providing precise information helps others respond effectively. When giving instructions during an emergency, phrases like "Follow me" or "Go this way to exit safely" are practical. Reassuring phrases are also important. "Don't panic," or "Stay calm and move slowly." During an evacuation, you might say, "Please follow me to the nearest exit," or "Stay calm, help is on the way." Combining guidance and reassurance keeps the environment safe and reduces panic. Expressing urgency is essential. You can say, "Hurry," or "Quickly, we need to leave now." Other expressions include, "This is an emergency," or "Time is critical." For example, "Hurry, the water is rising," or "Quickly, the roof is collapsing." Short, urgent phrases prompt immediate action. For specific requests, you can say, "Can someone bring a first aid kit?" or "I need a blanket for the injured person." You might also say, "Can anyone help carry him?" or "We need a stretcher here." Combine phrases with explanations. "Can anyone help me move her to a safe area?" or "Please bring a fire extinguisher quickly." Being clear and specific helps responders act efficiently. Talking to authorities is important. Phrases include, "I need to report an accident," or "There's been a robbery." You can also say, "I saw what happened," or "I need to file a report." You might say, "I saw a car hit a pedestrian and need to report it," or "Someone stole my phone and I need assistance." Giving accurate, concise information helps authorities respond correctly. For minor emergencies, phrases like "I cut my finger" or "I twisted my ankle" are practical. Others include "I burned my hand" or "I feel dizzy." You might say, "I need a bandage" or "Can someone help me sit down?" These phrases are simple but very useful in everyday life. Helping others is also key. You can ask, "Are you okay?" or "Can you move or do you need help?" Reassure them, "I'm here, don't worry," or "Let's get you to a safe place." For example, "I'm here, stay calm, help is coming," or "Can you walk with me to a safer area?" Combining comfort and practical assistance helps people feel secure. In vehicle accidents, you can say, "There's been a car accident," or "Someone is trapped in the car." Other phrases include, "Call the police," or "I think someone is injured." You can give more details, like "The driver is conscious but bleeding," or "A child is inside the vehicle and needs help." Detailed descriptions help emergency services respond appropriately. For natural disasters, you might say, "There's an earthquake," or "The river is flooding." Other phrases include, "Evacuate immediately," or "We need to find shelter." You might add, "The wind is very strong and dangerous," or "The storm is getting worse quickly." Practicing these phrases helps you stay calm and communicate effectively. You can also reflect and give advice naturally. Emergencies can be stressful, but staying calm and speaking clearly helps everyone. I remember a time when a friend had a small accident, and using clear phrases made the situation much easier to manage. Sharing experiences and reflections adds warmth and authenticity to your English. Practice asking and responding as well. Ask, "Are you hurt?" or "Can you describe what happened?" Respond naturally, "I'm okay, thank you," or "My friend needs immediate help." Practicing both sides ensures smooth conversation during emergencies. Describing locations precisely is crucial. You can say, "We are at 123 Main Street," or "The accident happened near the corner of Pine and Oak." Other examples include, "We're inside the mall near the entrance," or "I'm at the park by the playground." Clear location details help responders reach you quickly. It's also useful to practice emergency vocabulary with adjectives: injured, unconscious, conscious, bleeding, broken, fainted, severe, urgent, dangerous, critical. For example, "He has a severe cut on his arm," or "She is unconscious after the fall." These descriptive words make your English more precise and helpful. For emotional support phrases, you can say, "Don't worry, help is coming," or "You're safe now." Comforting phrases help people feel calmer and more secure in emergencies. You can also guide them gently, "Stay seated," or "Hold my hand and breathe slowly." These small phrases show care and reassurance. Finally, remember that practice is key. Role-play scenarios, imagine emergencies, and speak out loud. The more you use these phrases, the easier it becomes to speak confidently and naturally in real situations. Dear learner, thank you for practicing these emergency phrases with me. Being prepared and knowing what to say can help you act quickly and confidently in real emergencies. Keep practicing these expressions, imagine realistic scenarios, and speak them out loud. You're not only improving your English, but also learning practical communication skills. Keep believing in yourself, stay prepared, and keep improving step by step. Until next time, stay safe, stay confident, and continue learning English naturally.